Hey guys, it's Lee. That's right, there's more than one person that runs the channel. I'm not Matt. I've actually been making videos since this channel started, and I post videos typically on Saturdays. I'm the guy who's done the Time Splitters series. It just feels like a bit of a meme because some of the videos that I've made, I've just had comments where people have just been like, "Wow, Matt, great video!" And yeah, so there's more than one person that runs the channel. So I guess now that I've got that cleared, let's just begin the video. Gold is the worst rank I've ever experienced. I've been playing Overwatch for about 2 years now, and I've experienced silver, gold, plat, and diamond, and I can say with certainty that gold is the worst rank. Here are 5 reasons why I think gold is the worst rank to be stuck in. Number 1, the mentality. I have played countless games with gold players, and I think this is what I believe to be the biggest issue. A lot of gold players have massive egos who would rather sit naked on a slide covered in razor blades and slide down rather than admit they're wrong. By the way, before I go any further, I just want to say that I'm not one of those players who thinks they deserve to be in Masters. I know that I'm just a high plat soy boy, so I just want to make that clear. There are 2 things that stem from this. The classic, I have gold damage. Just because you do doesn't mean you're doing good. You could have 2000 damage and 6 elims after 4 minutes into the game and be on gold. It's not about you, it's about the team. Second thing about the mentality is that people can be a bunch of babies who leave or throw the game for the smallest things.
You're playing Symmetra? I'm throwing.
Number 2, map awareness. So many times I hear the classic,
"What the is my job?"
And this almost always comes from the Reinhardt who just charged into the enemy team without looking behind to see where his team is and not announcing that he was even going to do so in the first place. Reinhardts get to places a hell of a lot quicker than most heroes. Just like crossing a road, look both ways before moving forwards. Look back to see where your team are positioned and then forwards to assess whether or not you think your play is going to be too risky. As a prime example of no map awareness, I once played a comp game on Route 66. We were on defense sitting on top of the gas station. An enemy Roadhog had flanked and hooked our Ana. I am playing Mercy, trying to keep the Ana alive while calling out to my team. Ana has been hooked to our right, she's right next to me, guys help. The entire team said nothing. The bastard remains focused on the empty payload. Ana dies, of course, and we're at a disadvantage, which then ultimately gets us killed and loses the point. One of the team members said, "Why did we lose that?" I explained, and the Bastion said, "Sorry, I didn't know where she was." I said where she was, and if you just looked to your right, you would have seen. My point is, just look and listen to what's going on around you. Number 3. Comms. This is a small but important part. I'll join a game right away and say, "Hey guys, how's it going?" and get absolute silence from the entire team, sometimes even the entire game. No one is saying a word or trying to work together until we end up losing and they remember they left their microphone stuffed up their asses and proceed to abuse everyone. Communication is key to success. If you're going to play Ryan, tell your team what your shield is at, when you're going to drop it, and when you're going to ult. Playing Soldier, drop your healing station down for your team members who really need it and let them know that you have. Number 4. Flexibility. So often do I join a game and get the insta-lock DPS who proceeds to get hard counted or just underperform. Look, we all have bad games, but when it happens so often in games, you begin to wonder if that's really the case every time. And more often than not, when you ask them to swap, they get all insecure and defensive and act like a squid shooting shit in your face. If you're one of those players, I try not to take it personally. If you do, just keep it to yourself and swap. Everyone performs better when they're not tilted. Learn some new heroes and quick play, and who knows, you may even find one that turns into your main. Number 5. I don't care, this isn't my main account anyway. The title speaks for itself, but granted, this doesn't happen often, but when it does, it makes no sense. If this isn't your main, then why have you consistently been ending up with the same SR each season? By the way, I'm not saying that this doesn't happen in other ranks, but it just seems to happen most frequently in gold games from personal experience. So that's about it from my list. Do you guys think I missed anything? Let me know in the comments. See you next week.